Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's a bit of a change of scenery today. My dad's in the garage, but I got the house to myself, so we'll do it in here. I got some dreamscapes. People aren't gonna like them, but it is what it is, and this is my job, okay? I do this for free. For now. I think I'll always do readings for free. Okay, and then when I start doing healing work, okay, on other people other than myself and my children, then I will charge for that. But I think readings are lessons that are free. I made a little note, okay? I made a little Samsung note. I have a Samsung, so I wrote a little note. And I don't know why that was important. Like, random fact, I have a Samsung. Okay, so that's relevant for someone. Okay, so I wrote a little note yesterday, and I was like, y'all think you're stealing my content, because there's a whole group of people trying to steal my content, but it's like, it's free. It's free. Our content's free, okay? I work with the divine to give messages based on my experiences and other things that they just plop into my brain that I've learned over the years, right? So it's free. So it's like, that's what I was hoping. Like, I've been speaking on this stuff for more than 3 years before I started making content on the internet, right? I just knew that these devices around me were picking up on them. So I was like, okay, yeah, you want to broadcast me? You want to broadcast me? Okay, well, broadcast this, right? And then I started making content. 1 second. I'm gonna wait for it to whistle. I want that to be like piping hot. That's relevant as well, right? I made a fruit salad and it's so good. It's so good. Then I made this like tea concoction last night, okay? But I put like an oil in it, and it looks like there's like a film on the top of it. It looks like, you know what a film looks like, but it's like an oil film on the top of it. And I got told to just drink it anyways. So I'm like, yike. Okay. Just drink it anyways. In the dreamscape last night, my Auntie Virginia was in my dream, and also a cousin of mine. So the name Virginia and the name Kayla could be relevant to you, okay? This could be your reading if that's relevant to you. Kayla or Virginia or Rayanne. Okay, so sorry, I'm getting distracted. The message from the dreamscape was, yes, your baby was getting taken, okay? Not like your baby, okay? I was hearing, the Lord took her away from me, okay? But it was like somebody ascending, okay? And then it's like that was about my auntie, okay? I guess I should have said that off the bat. I don't want to freak anybody out, but I'm just what I'm getting in my dream, right? It's dreamscape. It's to be interpreted. It's yet to be interpreted. I haven't really processed this one yet, but yes, she was being taken. No, it didn't intend to be that fast, okay? it only intended to be that fast from the family. So, all in all, yes, you would have had her longer if they weren't messing around. And that's just the truth of it. So who knows what they did. And in my dreams, she was looking for her brush, her hairbrush. Okay, so I'm guessing it was specimen from her hairbrush, like a strand of hair. Okay. And it was in her house. So, I mean, they literally came, invaded her space, got her brush, and took her hair from her brush. That's disgusting. Okay? They've been doing that stuff to me too, though. So it's like, I don't put it past them. Okay. Heartache, pain, and sorrow, and hate. What a weird combination, right? It's like you want somebody to feel heartache, pain, and sorrow, so you send a bunch of arrows of hate, and you end up feeling heartache, pain, and sorrow, and more hate. Somebody just isn't getting it. Somebody just doesn't get it, right? Somebody just doesn't get it. Thick skull, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what your problem is. I really don't. That's up to you to discover. Okay? I know that manipulation is only temporary. I know that manipulation has fast reactions. Okay, but the right actions will persevere, like, down the road, right? I'm getting steadfast. Steadfast. I still never looked up what steadfast was. Just wait. I gotta write this down. I think it means slow and steady. Okay? Keyword steady. So what's kind of coming to my mind, well, what is coming to my mind, is the purpose, non-purpose thing, right? It's like when someone has a long-term goal set and they're steadily working towards that long-term goal. These people who are trying to attack this person while they're on their path to this long-term goal, that's actually their purpose, they'll burn out, right? They'll burn out. That's why slow and steady wins the race. That's why purpose wins non-purpose. Then I was also getting a bunch of condos and a bunch of Airbnbs with cameras in them. And I've had this before, okay, specifically condos. And then these Airbnbs too would like insert these cameras on the way out. Or if you have an Airbnb, you should get an nanny cam. Or like, I don't even know if that's legal, but like, have a camera inside the Airbnb where it's visible so people know that they're on camera, like, smile, you're on camera. Yeah, I don't know, it's really weird. Really weird. I don't even know how to work around that, really. I don't have any advice for that, but ask around. Like, ask your friends, see what they think. Always try to go like the herbal route when it comes to any sort of ailment. So I really need this tea this morning. This tea bag. This tea bag says, a garden is a delight to the eye and a solace for the soul. Someone's name could be Sadie. Sadie. I've been seeing Sadie a lot. A lot. Arctic Spa. Arctic Spa. Someone works for Arctic Spa, okay? Somebody works for Arctic Spa. And they have a neck tattoo. What's up? What are you doing? Okay? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, moving on. I know what you look like. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, really. I really don't know what he's doing. I like get like little things like that get brought up to me and like I'll see them, okay? I'll literally see them and then I'm like, well, what was that for? It's like a little riddle that I have to figure out. Or it's like he'll only give me as much as like I need to know. This person loves coffee or like really doesn't like coffee, one of the two. Really loves coffee, drinks a lot of coffee, or like, yes. Like, okay, I don't care. Having to let go of something. Went down the wrong path. Chose the wrong path. Taking money. From somebody who emotionally manipulated you into doing something. You're hoping that this would transform the relationship or transform something for you. No, you're being used. No, you're being used. Okay? Haunted. Not taking a leap of faith. That's good for you, okay? Because you're being emotionally manipulated, okay? You're being gaslit. Okay? And this person's like habitual, like a floozy. They're not ending any of the other relationships that they're offering to people, right? They're manipulating every single one of you to do things for them. You have to be able to have the strength to end this cycle with this person who's manipulating you to going down the wrong path all the time. But it's like you're going to have to choose you because it's going to be difficult, okay? And they're going to want to call, and they're going to want to call, and they're going to want to text, and they're going to want to text all your friends, and they're going to want to stalk you, and they're going to want to, like, it's going to be hard. So it's like you got to want it. How bad do you want it? A good life. People that offer you things on the right path of things in order to transform and feel like a little kid inside, okay? You're going for people who do the opposite to you. It could be like something that goes back to childhood where like it feels normal. That's not normal. Okay? And life could be way better. It just feels a bit uncomfortable. Trust me, I know. Okay. So we'll move on. That was for an Arctic spa guy. Spy guy. I'm getting spy guy. Okay. Magic exposed. That's what I was seeing in the dreamscape last night. Somebody's mad because magic no longer works on me. No. I'm too aware, okay? I'm way too aware. It doesn't even hit me anymore. And I feel it like bounce off my shield. It's funny. It's awesome. It's like a trivia, some sort of trivia. What the hell is even that? Sorry. What the heck is even that? Okay, let's see here. I just want to organize these. It's bothering me a little bit. Okay. Someone loves to watch Jane the Virgin. Jane the Virgin. I used to love to watch that show too. Seven of Pentacles. Judgment. Whoa. It's like somebody's ancestors are granting them something. It's like a really powerful message. Calling judgment on somebody's investments. And I don't mean money. I mean lessons learned, okay? And mastering self. And based on that is depending how much somebody's going to be gifted in like each aspect, right? And if that aspect flourishes, every other aspect will flourish if you're aligned, something like that, okay? But it's like really powerful, subtle, powerful. I don't even know if those two words should be in the same, like, but that I don't know how to explain it. Graceful, powerful. Like it's in the constellation. Something about like it's there's something new in the constellation. Or like there's something more bright within the constellation. It's like it's written in the stars now, okay? Some sort of healing energy. Somebody's fully healed. That's what it is. It's somebody's fully healed, fully. And then there's a sense of freedom that comes with that, a sense of power that comes with that, a sense of like unconditional love. Wow. And I'm getting drawn to like all these mountains that someone's had to climb. Right? All these reflections that somebody's had to face and change within self. Okay, the mastery. All the lessons that somebody learned and took to heart and practiced and practiced and practiced and preached and practiced. It's like somebody's ready. Somebody's ready. The world. Strength. Like people can no longer juggle this energy that you hold. Because you're too firm on every lesson that you've learned. This is so beautiful. Magic. I was seeing this in the dreamscape last night, and someone's being judged for this. Mm-hmm. Whoever did magic in my Auntie Virginia's house or on her property, you're being judged for that. By the ancestors. So they're going to give all their gifts to whoever didn't do it. And showed strength. Because that's strength, right? Okay. A manipulated judgment for somebody's finances. Okay? That's what it comes down to, right? That's the bigger picture of things. It's like somebody manipulated judgment in order to get somebody's cornucopia, somebody's investments in life, right? There will be a judgment call, a final judgment call about this injustice, about the manipulation within the justice system. And you're going to have a fall from grace. When it comes to these investments. Like you're going to lose your honor or your status, or you're like, I'm getting like 15 minutes, your 15 minutes of fame, your status, whatever you hold near and dear to you, whether it be your popularity, your status, your money, your financial class, okay, your hookups, whatever you hold near and dear to your heart, that's what it's going to affect. In order to have you have this fall from grace, and how they know it is because they know everything about you, okay? They're spirits. They know what you manifest. They know what you think is an injustice. They know where you put all your eggs. Okay, so they know exactly what to take away. To have you feel like you're falling from grace. Whatever triggers that within you, it'll be customed to everybody. Because you put somebody through way too much. You're just supposed to live. You're just supposed to live and enjoy. Okay? You're just supposed to live and enjoy. And learn lessons and master self. Not scrutinize anybody else. Okay? You're not even supposed to scrutinize self. This is supposed to be a joyful life of lessons and mastery and love. And people don't even know what it's about, right? It's quite simple. It's really quite simple. Like the simplicity of it is like easy. It's easy. Like we have more people dying today from violence than we did like how many years ago. It would just be like a disease that would wipe a few people out, right? A few villages. Now it's fucking people taking out people for no reason. For money, okay? What the hell would you do with money back in the day? Start a fire? You'd starve. Very imbalanced. Very imbalanced situation, very imbalanced emotions, very imbalanced. Whatever it is to you, figure it out. You could make like a wheel. You could make a wheel, okay, with a cross, okay? And then you could make, should I do a diagram? Just figure it out, okay? Put emotional in one corner, physical in another, okay? Spiritual in another, and mental in the other. Did I say that? Emotional, mental, physical, spiritual. Okay. And then write a list of like things that you do for that part of you, because that's what creates balance within us, okay? That part of you. And even if you don't believe in anything spiritually, okay, make it a power greater than yourself. So it could be like the universe. It could be science. Okay, those are good examples for people that don't believe in spirituality. Okay, so within that group, you would write these science things, like this power that's greater, right? When like I go out and look in nature, I feel tiny. Right? I'm like, whoa, I feel tiny compared to this huge tree, this big lake, right? So if I were to go in that spiritual aspect, I would list all the things that I do for myself spiritually that enhances my life, right? Okay, then what do I do mentally for myself? And then I'd fill that square of this balanced circle. Okay, then what do I do physically for myself? And then this way you can see what you do and know where to improve, whether it be like exercising more or praying more or meditating more or doing more like brain teasers and like more reading, right? So then you know where to work on, where you're lacking, more or less, okay? Because there's a huge imbalance here within self, okay? And then that reflects on the outside, so that affects everyone around you. And we're all connected, so that affects the collective. So it's like just a little picture of like, all you can do is change yourself. That's all you can do, right? So if you can do that, and then it affects everyone around you, okay? There is a ripple effect there, and you owe it to yourself to do that anyways. Okay, you'll be a happier, more well-rounded person. And people will be way happier to be around you as well. Okay. That took a lot of focus to say that right there. But I did it. Breaking free of toxicity, obsession. It's like, why were you even obsessed with that thing anyways? Why were you even obsessed with that anyways? That person, that thing, that drug, that type of liquor, right? That sex. Why were you even addicted to it anyways? Because someone in balance introduced it to you in a certain way. Okay, you'll understand that some of these things, like, yeah, there's like temptation along with it, but like these people that are tempting, don't think that they don't know about manipulation, because they do. Okay. Justice. Somebody was trying to keep you unbalanced with drugs and alcohol and or sex or all of the above. And it's like you did have this certain unbalance, so it did affect you for a bit, but the justice of it is that you like coming back, okay, and realizing this and it never being able to affect you like that again. Like now you have like totally empowered it, and like empowered within doing that, you're empowering your free will. Okay, so this won't work unless you choose it to. Okay, no one can get you to go sleep with them unless you choose it to. Okay, no one can get you to do that drug unless you choose it to. Okay, no one can get you to drink unless you choose it to. Okay, it's like this magic has no, this negative manipulation has no effect on you anymore. It's null and void. It doesn't even touch you. I'm getting like the same type of like toxic, like dark manipulation that was getting thrown at me is the same dark and toxic manipulation that was getting thrown at Kayla when she was a little girl too. So it's like they both like people saw this. People saw the way we operated. They saw it in our eyes. They saw the way we moved was some sort of special, right? So like that's the reason that we were both like really susceptible to that anger. Anger that you're not off balance anymore, that you actually are getting justice. Anger that somebody was manipulated into thinking that you were off balance to begin with. Okay? Because that's defamation of character. Okay, especially if you're around them manipulating dark things to happen to them. Okay, that says a lot about you and not a lot about me. Okay, so that's why it's calling for this imbalance to be balanced out. But you got to want to do this for yourself, or you're going to continue living like this. Because this energy that you sent out is going to backfire, and it's going to hit you or your children or whoever you love around you, right? And that's just like the reality of it. This anger that you put out is only going to cause instability for yourself, because this person's grounded. This person's peaceful. This person's a nurturer. This person loves self. So like all this anger, all this deceit, all this deception, all this hate, okay? Or this rage, I'm getting rage, is only going to turn your stability upside down. Only going to turn your relations upside down. Only going to turn your foundation upside down. So it's like y'all, you have to switch it up, okay? And I told you how to become balanced, or at least get a vision of what that would look like for you based on where you're lacking. Okay, I think that's it for today. I think this is going to be my only video today, so have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.